Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. Our one-shot scenario is entitled Fresh Off the Bus. It was written by Matt Ryan and Noah Lloyd, and it can be found on the Reckoning of the Dead website. I'm the Game Master, and this is the fourth version of this game. That being said, let's begin our journey into the darkness. O goddess fortune, you change like the moon, ever waxing, ever waning. First you are warm like a lover, and then cold as the ice. You torture us, then you soothe us. You lift us up to the sky, then dash us down into the mud. No one can tame you, no human predict you. You are monstrous, fickle, malevolent. Still I am your servant. I am trapped, no prayer can save me. Along an old highway in Lanada, Nevada, sits a once luxurious hotel called the Plimpton. It wasn't too many years ago that a much better clientele enjoyed her Art Deco grand foyer and polished wooden bar. But with the new highway and the attractive glitz and glamour of Reno and Vegas, its brass has become a bit lackluster and her clients a bit more in the shade. The year is 1952. It's 9:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. The temperature outside is warm, and the dry wind blows the tumbleweeds up against the side of the building. Large ceiling fans move the stale air around the lobby, and the staff, well, they don't even try to look busy. Brad Davis, the night desk clerk, sits behind the hotel register board. He's expecting a handful of guests this evening. None have yet arrived. He sees the hotel bookkeeper crossing the lobby. Hey, Margaret, the owner called. Says he's still waiting on those financials. Says they were due last Friday.
Yeah, I'm on it, Brad. I'm on it. I'll give him a call.
All right, do that. Brenda Matthews, the night maid, walks up to the hotel bar where Jack Spade, the bartender, is wiping out some highball glasses. Jack, honey, there's a god-awful smell coming from somewhere up on the 5th floor, and Leroy is out sick today.
Oh, great. What do you think? I'm a janitor now? All right. What's that room number again up there?
We don't know. But it's on the 5th floor.
Oh, great. All right. Once I get this counter done, I'll head on up.
Oz Chase, an ex-boxer who currently resides in room 503, has been drinking since 3:30 this afternoon. Watching him is the hotel detective, Eddie Knott. The detective's room is directly under Mr. Chase's, and the drunk bangs around all evening and screams at his worthless life, making it impossible for Eddie to get a good night's sleep. Hey, where are you going? Can I have another drink? You, the bartender. What do I have to do to get a drink around here?
How many drinks have you had so far?
I don't know. I'm a boxer. I never learned how to count that high.
All right. Well, this is going to be the last one for a moment here. I need to go take care of something. What are you going to have?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Well, nothing. Look at this.
All right, Eddie. Yep.
Look at this. Just take it easy for once in your goddamn life. Come on.
Come on, Eddie. Let me get more. You know my life sucks.
Oz, you're gonna. I think you'll survive. Just holding off and just.
Well, give
passing
me
one glass in your life.
How about some water then, with some vodka in it?
Do the water. So I just pour a little glass, slide it on over. Try that. I'll be back in 15. I close up the bar.
Right. Billy Bishop, the bellhop, stands back to the wall behind the night desk. He's the only bellhop working this evening. His job consists mainly of standing there until some hotel guest needs something. As he stands there, he hears the front door open and Officer Bill Quinn, a dirty cop, comes through the door and looks around. Before Billy can sneak away, the cop walks up to him. Hey, Billy.
Officer.
Don't
Good
try to
see
sneak.
you.
All right, I got some questions for you.
Well, I will do my best to answer, of course.
You recall a couple of weeks ago, there was this young couple. They stayed here. The lady had kind of fancy hair. She says her diamond earrings went missing. Says you were the boy on duty. Do you know anything about that?
Diamond earrings went missing.
Yeah, diamond earrings. The kind
Did you
that
check
can
with the front
pawn.
desk? I haven't heard anything about this.
I'm
I
checking.
do remember
with-
them. Sweet couple, though.
Look, you better keep your business straight. Because if I find out you've been stealing shit from the customers.
I would never, sir.
All right.
Pride ourselves at providing the best service to our customers.
And at that point, he sort of moves forward and grabs you and pins you against the wall and leans in really close and says, you're really going to pay for it if you don't. And he shoves you and then he walks away.
Have a nice day.
All right. And with that, Jack, what are you doing?
All right, I'm heading up. I'm going to the 5th floor,
Okay.
keeping an eye out for any
So-
people, little bags and stuff, but heading to the 5th floor.
So in American terms, the hotel has 6 floors. The bottom floor doesn't have rooms. The bottom floor is the lobby and the whatever else is down here. Maybe there's
A
the bar and the lounge chairs and stuff. You all have rooms on the 6th floor. Okay. Sometimes the 6th floor is used for guests as well, but you guys are all sort of clustered on one end. There are 2 staircases that go up on the sides of the hotel, and then there is a lift in the middle that goes up. In general, unless you are accompanying a customer, you don't use the lift, you use the stairs to go up.
Oh,
That's
great.
just-
5th floor, 5 flights of stairs, just my luck. So I look around. Is anyone near the elevator?
Not really. The place is almost deserted. at this
Okay, so I'm
right now.
taking the damn elevator.
Okay.
I noticed this. And I don't say anything. I'm just, I was like, I do too. Whatever.
All right. The elevator is fairly slow. And it takes probably a good minute and a half to get all the way up to the 5th floor. You get out and you can definitely smell something. It smells more like rotten food than anything else. You have, we'll just say you have a pass key.
Yeah.
Which you got off the hook down by the kitchen, normally the janitor or whoever's in charge of that would be doing it, Lil Roy, but you have his keys. You go to where the smell is strongest and open the door, and it looks like somebody, whoever had been in room 502, had partly trashed the place. There is food, pizzas, and things like that are scattered around the room, some of them into the carpet. And it's a mess. It looks like it's probably been here for a couple of days.
Damn.
And you don't know why the maid hasn't cleaned it up.
502. So I'll go in the room, take a quick look around, see the extent of the mess, so I can start sizing up, cleaning this stuff up.
Okay.
I call out, is anyone in here?
There's nobody in here.
Hello?
And
All right.
there's obviously no people's things. There's
Yeah.
no clothing or anything like
All
that.
right, so I'll go in, just do a 360 in the room, check out the bathroom. I'm guessing there's a bathroom in there.
Yeah.
I'll go to the bathroom, check that out, and then proceed to the rest of the room.
It's probably not the first time that you've had a room that hasn't been correctly cleaned.
Yeah, well, this is far from not correctly cleaned. This is good Lord. All right, damn it. All right, so I'll go and get a garbage bin or a garbage can from the floor janitor's closet and wheel it over and start chucking the stuff in there real quick.
Okay. So you're doing that. Margaret, what would you like to do?
So I came in from my shift. I'm going to walk into my office. I'm going to move quickly, set my stuff down, pick up my coffee cup from yesterday and pour it all over the accounting books, and then go, oh, damn it, Brad, can you believe this? Come see real quick.
Okay. So after a few minutes, meet Brooke.
Oh, Brooke, sorry.
Brooke comes running and he says, what the hell's going on? Oh,
Look at-
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable. Whoever came in here and tidied up my office last night spilled coffee all over the damn books. I'm going to have to rewrite everything from the last week.
Do a fast talk roll.
First roll.
Success.
Okay.
Straight on.
Well, he sort of leans forward and looks at your coffee cup and looks at that. He says, well, I guess you'll just have to do them again.
What a
Better
mess.
get
I
to
was
work.
already behind. All right. Thanks.
And he turns around, walks out, and goes back. Let's see. Eddie, what would you like to do? You're keeping an eye on Oz.
Yep, but just because I want him to abstain doesn't mean I want to abstain. So, and nothing's on fire. So just kind of kick back and
people
beer.
just don't understand the kind of things we go through when we're in the war. I've seen so much nasty stuff, so bodies, people.
Yeah.
You know,
We all did, Oz. I tried really hard not to think about it.
because like when a piece of artillery hits a person, they don't just, it's not like getting shot, they just sort of explode and their insides go all over you, and maybe you go deaf from the explosion for a while, and it's just off.
Yeah. Awful.
Billy,
Hell on earth, one might say.
you stand there at around 10 p.m. A woman walks through the front door. She's dressed kind of nice. She doesn't have any luggage. And she goes right up to Mr. Brooks, and you're literally 2 feet away. And she says, "Yes, my name is Ruth Bizard, and I am here. I need a room for the evening." And Brooke is like, "All right, we'll give you room 505," and he does the paperwork, whatever. And he hands you, Billy, keys and says, take Miss Bizard up to room 505.
My pleasure. So, if you will, ma'am, right this way. And I, as any good bellhop would, guide her to the elevator.
You're kind of surprised she doesn't have any. Well, do a spot hidden.
Spot hidden. All right. I will take the dice.
I'm sorry. She does have a piece of luggage. She has a carpet bag.
She has a carpet bag. And I'm missing a die. All right, that's all right. All right, let me see if that was a pass or not. My spot hidden. Yes, that is a success.
Okay. Edit. I have switched this every single time I've played this.
Okay.
She does not have any luggage. That is correct.
She does
Okay.
not have any luggage.
Right.
Okay.
She does not have any luggage.
No bags with you, man? More than happy to help you with them.
Oh, no. Just as a room for the night.
Of course.
So you
What brings you this way? Not many people come through La Penta these days.
You get into the elevator and she looks you up and down and she says, well, you could say I'm here on business.
I'll say you're here on business.
You
As
look
you
like a young man that keeps his eyes open.
Oh, always try to.
Tell you what, I'm going to freshen up upstairs and then I'll probably come down to the bar. But she pulls out her, like she's got a money purse, little one.
And as she does that, I'm overly focused on it, being like, yeah.
She says, I would really appreciate it if you would keep me informed about any gentlemen that come through the front door, especially dressed in nice suits. And
Gentlemen in fine
she
suits.
hands you a $50 bill.
Well, you will be the first to know, ma'am, right away.
And you get up to her room. As you're getting to her room, just 505, you see Jack down at the other end of the hall, working on 502. You can sort of smell what smells a little like rancid pizza. The woman seems to be polite enough to where she doesn't make any comments. You put her in her room, you show her where the bathroom is, and all of that, and then you leave. But you're up there and you see Jack right a couple doors down.
Jack, what is that smell?
Some jokers left a bunch of crap in this room. Can't believe that neither of our maids or staff up here didn't clean it up sooner.
You assume they actually showed up to work and were sober.
Yeah. That should be done pretty soon. I'm going to turn on the AC and hope to kind of filter some of this smell out and keep the door closed.
Let me throw down some lye. Jeez.
Right. Downstairs, Margaret, you're sitting in your office figuring out what you're going to do to fix this situation. When you hear some noise from the front lobby, we'll jump to the front lobby then. Eddie, Oz has gotten up off the bar and he's walked over to Brooke, and he's like, listen, I've been staying in that crappy room for 4 days now, and I really want another room. And you hear Brooke say, I'm sorry, we're all booked up. There's no other rooms to put you in. And he's like, you're a fucking liar. And he takes a swing at Brooke. Brooke dodges it very easily.
No.
Eddie.
Yes.
I
seems to be the problem?
I demand another room. I want a better room than the one that I'm staying in.
Well, if you want another room, I think that's a splendid idea. A little bit of a change of scenery might do you some good.
And you see Brooke sort of going, I'll see what we have, Brooke says. And that's the noise that you hear coming from out in the lobby. You hear Oz yelling and getting angry. You realize that Oz is really drunk, and at this point sort of stumbling, and he wants to fight. It's his nature, but he can barely stand up at this point. What do you want to do, Eddie?
Oh, well, as long as he's not falling over, that's fine. And I'm giving Brooke the most stern stare in my life.
Can I'm gonna come out into the lobby and approach Oz like, Oz, buddy, and like kind of pat his shoulder. Look, how about this? Why don't you go up to your room, 503, Oz, have a shower. I'll get Jack to send you up a coffee, and I'll call you up a girl. How about that? Huh? Sober up, have a pretty girl.
And he just suddenly sort of keels over. He's been drinking since 3:30. So now you've got Oz lying there on the floor.
Where am I at this point? Am I still upstairs?
You're up there where Jack is. You're surveying the mess that he's cleaned up, unless you want to come back down.
Oh, I was going to come back down, especially if one of our poor guests has suddenly not feeling well. I got to help them. As the
Well, you
bellhop.
don't know. You have no idea what's going on downstairs.
Okay.
So,
Murray, you were awfully generous for Oz here.
He's drunk. He's not going to remember anything tomorrow.
I don't think he remembers anything from I don't know, the last 2 years of his life.
You could say that. You want to call Billy, have him haul him up, maybe get what's his name, Jimmy, the other bellhop, help him up there.
Yeah, I sure as hell ain't helping him
Jimmy,
up there.
Jimmy's not on tonight. It's just Bill, and we can't let him just lie there. We've got other guests coming in.
Yeah, hey Brooke.
So how about this point? I come downstairs, be like, what the hell is this? Why is he on the floor?
Hey boy.
Billy.
That's the problem for Billy now.
Is he all right?
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
All right.
Too much drinking, but I think it's going to take two of you at least to get him up there.
Well, you got legs, don't you?
I'll be right back.
I'm in charge of people coming in the front door. I'm expecting somebody.
Oh, Margaret can handle that.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
very,
get the
very handled with
I'm gonna
the
get the
front door.
baggage trolley.
Come on, Brooke.
I'm gonna get the baggage trolley.
All right.
And
That's not a bad idea. The baggage trolley.
I get the baggage trolley, and I'm like, just here, Margaret, you hold the baggage trolley still, and Eddie, just help me get him on there, and then I will wheel our guest back to his room.
Aren't you just full of solutions today?
What Brooke does is he said you wanted him to switch rooms. Let's put him in 101. So it only takes a couple of seconds to get up to the
perfect.
next
Look at
floor.
you. Look at you all problem solving today. Proud of you all.
Okay. So
All right.
heave-ho, and he's on the trolley.
So Jack, you finished upstairs. What do you want to do?
I'll just spray some air freshener, turn on the room fan so it kind of circulates through, and close the door, come back down,
Okay.
open that bar back up. Oh, I'll fire up the grills too. I'm not expecting a big rush, but I don't want to have to wait too long. So I'll just keep half the grills on, so it'll be nice and hot to get some burgers going. Or
You're not expecting a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right. So Billy and Brooke are heading upstairs with Oz. Margaret's standing behind the counter. Eddie, what are you doing?
I'm still at that front lobby area.
Okay.
I mean, I'm milling about and bored, so
You're in the front lobby area as Jack comes back down the stairs. He finds that he can't use the elevator because it's already down and somebody's using it, so he takes
Yeah.
the stairs. And I would like Jack and Eddie to do spot hidden rolls.
62 out of an amazing
21
40.
is a pass.
Total fail.
Okay, so Jack, you're still up on the stairs. Eddie, you've got a keen eye. You hear the side door inside the kitchen open and close, and you see the night maid, who's about 10 minutes late. She comes sneaking in the kitchen, in through the kitchen, and you can see she doesn't have her uniform on yet, but you recognize her. Her name is Brenda Matthews.
Oh, looks like your little Brenda's late again, Margaret.
Nobody's mother. I'm nobody's mother. I'm nobody's mother. Great.
As she crosses over and she's going into the lobby on the side and heading for the room, the sort of the dressing room or whatever you call it, the ladies' room part down there. Margaret, you get a glimpse of her. Do a spot hidden.
Ooh, that's a 3. Yes. Extreme success.
Excellent. Eddie, why don't you do that too? Because you are down there.
That is an 85. An extreme failure.
All right. Well, then I am going to text Margaret. And all right. So just right about now, then Jack is coming down the stairs. He's hit the bottom rung and stepped out. Eddie's down there. You can see Margaret's over at the desk, and Brooke and Billy are missing. You go back to the bar.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Eddie. Hey, just let me know when you get to your dinner break. If you want anything from the grill, I'll keep it on.
Oh, I appreciate that, but you might want to revise how you're making a determination when they cut people off, because Oz passed out.
Oh my
right
God!
Here in the lobby.
That bad.
Yeah, you let him a little too heavy, too quick.
Yeah, he's been downing them fast. Okay, yeah, I'll cut him back a couple drinks. Sorry, I've been just trying to juggle 3 jobs here at once with the kitchen, the bar, and now I'm cleaning rooms.
Well, hey, keep it up. You'll work with your way all the way up to 7 jobs. Keep at it, Jack.
Yeah, knowing this, the Plimpton will be there pretty soon.
So, Billy, as you and Brooke are going up the lift and manhandling Oz into room 101, I'd like you to do a spot.
Yeah. Okay. Success.
Okay. You never noticed this before, but Brooke has tattoos. They're in places that his clothing covers up, but you're pretty sure that he's got tattoos all over him. You know, you can see it when he's trying to manhandle what's his name into the thing. That you can see they go up his arms, and maybe you see a little bit right in here that he has tattoos all over. Something you never noticed before.
I didn't know you had tattoos.
What? Just get him in the bed.
Yeah. The bed. All right.
Well, we're not going to lay him on the floor.
Yeah,
Take off his
drunk.
shoes.
Sure. Well, All right, Excelsior level service. I get it. Okay.
Well, he's paying for a room. I mean, poor, sad, drunk war vet.
I'll do that. I'm just pointing out the floor is part of the room.
He's going to wake up. He's not going to know which room he's in. Maybe I should leave him a note. And he pulls out a piece of stationery. Just writes on it, Oz, we put you in room 101. We're going to move your things down to here. You wanted a new room. Blah blah blah. And signs it. Do another spot hidden.
You got it. Extreme success. In fact, the extremiest of the successes.
You notice that when Brooke signs his name, he does this little flourish at the end of his name that almost looks like a star. Like he's
5 points or 6.
Well, yeah, it looks like 5 maybe, but it also just sort of looks like a flourish. Really kind of a silly, maybe he wanted to be a movie star or something at some point in time. Come on, we got to get back down to the lobby. He checks his watch and says, I'm expecting more people.
Okay, I'll get the trolley in position.
And down you go again.
Well,
Mark,
I'm gonna basically finagle away and be like, I think one of the wheels is coming loose. Hang on, I should tighten this. I'll meet you down there. And so he, leaves the room. And after he's done that, I will open the bottom drawer of the dresser, take it completely out, and deposit a certain item in the space where you normally can't get to it because the dresser drawer is in the way.
okay, so that it's hidden. You know where it is.
And then
Okay.
I'll just make certain that no, personal effects weren't dropped by our poor drunk clientele in the room.
Okay.
Did he drop anything?
No, he didn't drop anything, but
Okay, by
something
drop
might-
anything? I've searched the dude for anything valuable.
Yeah, go ahead. Do a, what is that?
I don't know what roll for
Spot
pilfer.
hidden, just spot
Okay.
hidden.
Rolling for pilfer. I love this die. Okay, that's another extreme success.
Yeah. Well, he's got about $60 in his wallet.
It's $40 in his wallet. Got it. I take 20. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So just as Brooke is getting to the bottom of the lift, Margaret, 2 gentlemen walk in. They're dressed in looks like business suits, kind of swanky looking business suits. And in between them, they are carrying a large carpet bag. They come in and head right up to you at the front desk. We got reservations. My name is Logan Gibbs. And this here is Russ Higgins. We need a room for the night.
Yes, sir. Let me check our books. So they have the reservation in the book.
Yes, it's there. And they were supposed to be in 510.
510.
Hmm.
All right. Very good. Well, we have you booked in room 510. I'm going to hand them the key. If you'd like to wait just a few minutes, our bellhop will be right down to help you with your luggage, or you can go right up.
Well, we'll just go right up because we don't have any luggage. So thank you. And they take their key. And as they're heading towards you, Brooke comes out and he looks at them and looks over at you, and his eyebrows do a couple of ups and downs. And he says, was that those 2? All right, cool. Oh yeah, they were expecting him. We're only expecting one more guest tonight. Don't know when he's going to get here.
I like lean in conspiratorially, like, what's going on?
Nothing.
No. All right, nothing.
So have I seen them at this point? Or
Yeah, just as you're coming down, they're getting the lift to go up.
oh, gentlemen, welcome to the Plimpton. Do you need help with any of your luggage?
Nah. And the guy sort of waves you out.
If you need anything, I'm Billy. Just let us know.
Did I happen to notice him come in, or am I too busy in the kitchen and the bar?
No, you're probably at the bar. You see him. Everybody sees him. Edward sees him.
And then as soon as they're gone, I'm gonna, rush the trolley over near the entrance where it usually is.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to nonchalantly walk into the kitchen and place a certain phone call.
Okay.
Hey, Bill.
Well, you're in the bar. I went to the kitchen.
Oh, it's right now. Okay.
So I'm back in the kitchen. Dial 505.
And the phone rings, and you hear, yes.
Yes, ma'am. I believe those two gentlemen you're interested in, they just arrived.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Billy. I'll
Not a
be
problem.
down in just a bit. She hangs up the phone.
I was about to say they went up to their room, but
All right. So after 15 minutes or so, Miss Ruth, sorry, what's her last name? Bassard. Ruth Bassard comes down, and right behind her, a few seconds later, are the two gangsters. They look like your typical Hollywood gangsters. They both head over towards the bar, and she's laughing. Drinks for the three of us.
Certainly.
I'll have an aviation, and they can have whatever they want.
Tom, did they have the
carpet bag
bag?
with them?
I was about to ask that. I I want to sneak into their room.
Oh, funny how I will see you there, Billy.
Well, I would like you all to do, what should we call it?
Pilfering. Roll for pilfering.
In intelligence. Intelligence. That one's a good one.
Everybody or the two of them?
Yeah, all of you.
Nope.
7.
Yes.
Missed it by 9.
5.
Okay.
Standard pass.
right.
Boo.
So, Eddie and Billy, it sounds like you were heading towards the stairs or the lift.
Please tell us we bump into each other. It's like,
Well, I mean,
what do you do?
this lobby is literally 30 feet across, and you
Yeah.
can't miss each other.
But like we look at each other, come across, be like, "What are you doing?"
Well,
do you do?
what happens is that Brooke immediately sort of calls out, it's like, Billy, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just going to make sure that Oz is okay. You know how he can be.
Yeah, don't worry about Oz. Your post is over here.
Yes, sir. You're right.
And where are you going, Eddie? He sort of calls out. And he sort of looks over and he goes, he wants you to keep an eye on those people. There could be trouble.
Yeah, and I just like I mouth to him like, I know.
That's why we're gonna sneak in the room to check in on them while they're not there.
Margaret, you're probably the least observed at this point. You should be in there doing your books. Is there anything you want to try? Unfortunately, you do have to cross the lobby to get, you leave your office. You're going to be walking into the lobby.
Right. Could I try for it? I'm gonna try for it.
Sure.
Let's do it. I'm gonna. What room did we put those two gentlemen in?
510.
Yeah, I'm gonna head for the stairs. Get a little bit of exercise.
Okay. Why don't the other three of you do a spot hidden to see if you notice her walking to the stairs before you?
I don't. Another failure.
Yeah,
Hang on.
badness.
Just made it.
Okay. So you, to your horror, you see Margaret taking the long way around and heading towards the stairs. She's now going up the stairs.
Did she notice that I noticed?
Probably not. No, she's got her back to you.
She's
Going
got
up
her
the
back to
stairs.
me. I'm trying to think how much of a dick is Billy. He's pretty much, yeah, he is. So I was like, trying to like catch it.
Of course, everybody then turns and looks at you.
Yeah, but then they'll see her.
I mean, if you're across the lobby, they're looking at you. They're not seeing me.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're towards the front door where where Brooke
oh,
stands.
okay. I thought it was if they look in my direction, they'll inevitably see her. I
No.
see.
Oh,
I'll play it sly.
anyways, Margaret goes up the stairs and turns the corner. So you know she's halfway up to the first floor. There's a noise outside. It sounds like a bus pulls up. You hear the screeching of its air brakes as it pulls to a stop. You can't really see the bus because it's dark outside. Something steps into the light just outside the doors, and the doors open, and a man steps inside, the likes of which never seen before. He looks to be 7 feet tall, at least. Thin. He has long blonde hair, but he's bald on the top, or it's almost white hair. He's dressed in some sort of fur coat on a hot summer night in Nevada. And the coat goes all the way down to the floor, and all the way down to his wrists. And his fingers seem very long for a man, he's almost skeletal as he comes in. And because this coat goes all the way to the ground and is very soft and hot looking, it's almost as if he's drifting in with that. You can't see his legs moving. So it's almost as if he's floating in on a cloud of fur. And his skin is very pale and gray. And he moves up to Brooke, and you see Brooke looking up at him like this. And he says, I have a reservation for Mr. Offlin Baharad. And Brooke says, yes, Mr. Baharad, we are putting you in room, where's the room? We're putting you in room 410. Excellent. Do you have any packages? Do you have any luggage? And he says, oh, yes. And you notice that he has been dragging a very large sort of trunk. You didn't notice it before because he's bigger than the trunk is. And Brooke is a little kind of nervous. He's like, well, I'll have our bellhop take you up to your room. Billy. And he leans over. And
yes,
this man, he turns so slowly as he looks at you. And he gets this huge grin on his face. Ah, you will help me take my things up to my room.
of course.
Excellent.
Yes, let me just get my trolley.
And once again, you seem to move first, going towards the elevator, and then he seems to sort of float towards you. The uncanny feeling that there's nothing underneath his robes. It's the creepiest feeling. You're sure that he's walking, and it's just this illusion of this huge coat. Why is he wearing a coat? It's
not
really
isn't that
hot out. It's hot.
I was gonna say. Is he sweating at all or no?
You don't see him sweating.
And how heavy is this trunk? Like you said, this is
It's
huge.
pretty heavy. Yeah.
Like, here, I'll take.
You have to put like a dolly underneath it to get it.
Wow, you must be really strong, Mister. Wow.
I always bring whatever I need with me. And
well, that is always a good philosophy. But if you find you anything in need, we're here to help.
And you get into the lift, and it's you're trying to feel professional, but you get into the lift, you turn towards the door, you hit the button as he moves into the side of you, but he has to kind of hunker a little, and you get this feeling that he's looming over you, and his fingers don't seem to ever quite stay still, and and he says, have you worked here for very long?
Well, sometimes it feels like forever. Where you hail from, mister?
That is unimportant. Your family is close to you?
I mean, they're at home. Or did you mean, am I close to them? Like, do I get along with them?
Yes.
Well, yeah, they're family.
I am a man of certain tastes. I might require your assistance later this evening, if you would be willing.
I know a guy, but as for me personally, I'm flattered. But it's
Oh, you would be perfect. I can make it well worth your while.
The innuendo. I love it.
$100, perhaps?
I mean, I make that in half a day and just tips alone.
Oh, $1,000.
What exactly did you have in mind?
Nothing that you wouldn't agree to.
How do you know that?
$2,000.
Should I roll for something for like Billy being like, Billy, stop being so greedy and use your head?
Just be your character.
Okay. So I'm just gonna be so that is a lot of money.
Just come to my room at 11:30 and we will discuss it.
I'll strongly consider that.
Excellent. And the
sure
the
you
lift,
don't want to? I know a guy. It's Filipino.
No, I've already made my choice. And the door opens and he sort of glides out into the hall and waits for you to take him to his room.
Yeah, and I am just like so like $2,000. That's like ding, like right, elevator, moving trunk on trolley.
Now you have sort of a spiel, when you walk in. Here's the air conditioning, here's this,
sure,
what you need. when you walk in, he immediately he looks around the room and he goes, I will require that some of this furniture be moved out of the center of the room.
Oh, okay.
Can we perhaps move the bed there and the desk over there?
Sure. Yeah, of course. We aim to please at the Plimpton.
So you're going to
So,
help him with that?
Yes. And I'm just kind of like, because you said he's tall but kind of frail looking. So it's
Yeah.
like, here, let's lift the bed. So you'd be like,
You
and I'm
get,
kind of just watching in amazement as I'm assuming that he's just gonna be like, "Whoop, no problem at
oh,
all."
no, no,
Yeah.
no. He wants you to do this for
Okay,
him.
okay. So I'm moving everything.
Right. And I mean, you definitely get the feeling that he's very thin. You know, you can sort of see into his sleeves. It looks, you can't really guess whether he's an old, he looks like an old man, you know. And you also get the distinct feeling that as you're moving things, he seems delighted by your strength and your muscles.
Yeah, that Filipino guy. I heard he knows really good massage, some type of a
Just,
South Pacific massage. You wanted the table here? Did you want it
yes,
rotated? Might give you a little bit more room.
yes, perfect.
Ah, okay.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Anything else I can do for you?
No, come back at 11:30.
I'll strongly consider that.
All right. And you step out and close the door.
Okay. And I'm going to return the trolley. And the moment it's returned, like I don't even like properly return it. I'm just like, push it away. I just run to the bar. I'm just rushing
Okay.
to the bar and I'm just like, okay. That was weird.
Looks like you need a drink, Billy.
So you all notice that Billy is quite pale. And Brooke is like, you got him all settled? Does he need anything?
No, we even moved the furniture for him.
Right. Well, he's the last customer that I'm expecting this evening. I need, of course, Billy, you to stay here, and if anybody needs anything, be able to go up and check on them.
I'll be Billy on the spot.
So I am closing out the desk, and I am going to lock the front. Well, it doesn't really lock the front doors, but I'm closing out for the evening. Margaret, I assume you're going to keep working on your books.
I'm not there.
Oh, that's right, you're not there.
Are the
all right.
two nicely dressed people still downstairs in the
Yeah,
bar area?
they're giggling with Ruth.
When Brooke's going to leave, I want to pull him aside for a second.
Okay. We'll get right back to you in a moment.
All
right.
And for the keeper, that I chatted you something up here. I'm not sure if you caught that.
Yeah, okay, cool. Text that to Billy.
I'll wait for that.
All right, what is it, Eddie?
Brooke, do you know that guy who came in? The tall one, tall, thin.
Mr. Baharad? No, but there's some it's not an unfamous name, so I kind of recognized it, but I don't know really who he is. Rich guy.
What about the others? The other folks who checked in tonight?
Nope, no idea.
All right, well.
though?
would like
Is
to
it just-
psych check him. I mean, just his.
Oh,
I mean, his unease at that guy. I just want to see if it's because of his just he's so peculiar, or if he really does like recognize him. If that's okay.
Go ahead and do a psychology roll.
I'm gonna spend 3 points of luck.
Okay. You get the distinct impression that Brooke knows who he is.
No. Look, kid. I don't appreciate being lied to.
What are you talking about? Eddie, I've got work. I want to go up and get some sleep.
No, who is he?
He's just a guest at
No,
our
no,
thing.
no.
We don't ask questions here.
Well, maybe you don't. Look, something's off about that guy. Or at least he's peculiar. I just want to know who the hell's in this hotel.
Eddie, do a POW roll.
I'll spend a point of luck. 41 against 40. Oh.
Okay. Brooke sort of leans towards you, looks you in the eyes, and he goes, Eddie, forget about it. But nothing.
I'm going to sock him right in the face.
I love it.
All right,
Really?
I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm
I'm
going
going to try to punch him in the face.
I'm going to try to dodge.
Can't pass anything, and that's way too much luck to spend this time. So nope.
All right, so he manages to dodge when you do it, and he's like, whoa, 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 you've been drinking way too much tonight. You need to stop. Do I need to put you in a room like Oz?
No, I'll be fine. You startled me there.
Just calm down. He's nobody. And he turns around and looks at you, and he walks over to the lift and takes the lift up. All right, Margaret. You have gone up, I assume, to the 5th floor.
Yes.
Get to the 5th floor, it's completely quiet at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way over to room 510.
Okay. You get to 510. Do you have a pass?
I didn't say I grabbed one, so I'm assuming no.
Okay. Well then, let's change that just a little. You're coming to the top of the stairs. And as you get to the top of the stairs, before you completely come up, your head is, kind of on the level with the floor.
Mhm.
As you come up, you notice Brenda Matthews, the night maid, coming out of that room with a carpet bag, and she is quickly going down to the end of the hall and then going back down the opposite stairs.
So I don't have time to like intercept her.
Well, you can
Okay.
if you want to.
Yes. I'm gonna step up. Brenda, you were a little late this evening.
She turns around and kind of tries to hide the bag behind you. But behind her. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. My husband was having difficulty with the car.
Right. And that bag you have behind you?
Oh, it's just stuff I brought from home. I was heading up to my room.
So I just saw you leave the room of a guest who came in with a very similar carpet bag.
Well, ma'am, she just stands there. She doesn't seem to know what to say.
Well, then you won't mind if I look in it. If it's just your clothes, then it's all good.
Okay. She very sheepishly puts it in front of her and takes a step away from it.
Okay. I'll open it up and look inside.
What is that?
What can of worms?
Is it like the Pulp Fiction glowing light thing? Or?
Yeah.
No, what happens is, do a dodge roll. Brenda's going to try to kick you in the face.
Brenda's gonna kick me in the face.
Try to kick you in the face.
All right.
Do not dodge.
All right, you don't dodge.
Oh, okay.
As you reach down for it, her foot comes up and hits you in the face.
Oh!
And the result is you fall backwards, and she grabs the bag and runs towards the other.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull myself together and run after her.
All right. Let's do a bit of a chase. Okay, so she gets to the stairs. She goes down. Do a dex roll on her. She is dexterous. She can fly down those stairs. Why don't you do a dex roll on the stairs?
What's half of your target? Hard success? Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you also do it very well. So you're keeping up with her. These are stairs, that end up going down like this. She's now on 3. But she tries to turn the corner and she catches her foot and she falls and the bag hits the ground. It doesn't open, but now the bag's right there.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and grab it.
Okay, so you grab the bag. Now you can do a dex roll.
Okay. Another hard success.
Okay, so you managed to get down to the next floor. You're 1 floor ahead of her. What do you want to do? You're on 2.
Oh boy. I would know the hotel. Is there anything but guest rooms on this floor?
Mhm.
Okay, well,
The other's probably a utility closet.
I'm gonna run into a utility closet then.
Okay. We'll do a luck roll.
Okay, sure. Yes, just barely on the nose.
Okay. So you make your luck roll and you hear her feet go thump, 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 past the utility closet and continue down the stairs. Everybody in the lobby, you're suddenly surprised by the sound of footsteps up on the floor above you. And suddenly Brenda Matthews comes around the corner and down the stairs in the lobby. And she gets to the bottom of the stairs and sort of looks around like this, like she was chasing somebody. The gangsters at the bar all turn around and look at her like, fuck is going on? And you see Brenda look around. She looks at everybody in the lobby, and then she heads for the kitchen.
Brenda.
What?
What are you?
Did you see Margaret?
No, she's been in her office doing the books.
And she looks over at the office, and she's like, shit. Never mind. And she goes into the kitchen.
Now I'm curious. Is Margaret doing the books?
You check in the office, she's not in there.
Oh, question for the keeper. Do I see any of this as I hit the stairs?
Well, are you going to use the other stairs, I guess?
Whatever was closest to the bar kitchen area.
Okay. It's still kind of where these stairs are. So, yeah, you would, if you're moving towards those stairs, then you're going to see Brenda come down the stairs ahead of you.
Okay. So I'll just follow her in, since that's sort of.
Okay, so Brenda has gone in and she's just like, shit. And she looks at you and she's like, what are you looking at?
What's wrong, Brenda? What's going on? Why are you in such a hurry? Something wrong up there on one of the floors? Not another mess.
Margaret stole something from me.
Margaret? That doesn't seem like Margaret.
Well,
What did you
that's
steal?
technically not wrong.
She's playing some sort of practical joke on me. She's got my clothes in a bag, and I need them back. I don't know what she's up to.
All right, well, when I'll see her next, I'll ask her. You might want to talk to Eddie. That's his avenue.
No, just never mind. Just don't worry about it. All right, so she fiddles around for a moment, and then she tries to sort of casually, she's going to try to make her way back upstairs and look for Margaret. The gangsters, now sort of laughing and carrying on, they get up, they pay their bar bill, and they head towards the lift to go upstairs. Billy, what were you going to do?
I sent you something.
Well, that's right. Okay, so
Is that what in the scope of doable things?
well, it's past 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but I mean, we're in Nevada and gambling. And
Well, you're in Lanada. So
I don't know anyone that might be able to help with that.
probably not.
Okay.
But you know, I mean, you can try it.
Well, hold on. Would the owner have a gun?
The owner doesn't come here. The owner
Okay,
lives
the
somewhere
manager
else.
then.
No, but maybe Eddie would have a gun, or I don't know. Some people have guns. Eddie is a detective, so he probably
I do have a gun, and I keep it with me.
And I know how to use it.
Where's Eddie at this
I
time?
do know how to use it.
Where are you, Eddie? You're still downstairs.
Oh, so does Margaret drive to work?
Yes.
Did she leave like her purse with her keys?
I'm
the
sorry. No,
office?
actually, you all have apartments up.
Oh,
there.
we do have apartments up
Mhm.
there. Okay, right. Right.
They probably
She's-
pay us less, but give us room and board.
Yeah, but
Right.
she's missing. I think I know what she. At this point, I'm trying to think how we're all gonna not get killed.
Okay. But Billy, did you want to sneak away and go upstairs anyway?
I want to talk to Eddie.
Okay, so you go over and you're going to talk to Eddie.
Yeah. So where is he? I didn't catch that.
Eddie's over by the bar. Jack's by the bar. The three of you are by the bar, and the people just got into the lift to go upstairs.
Alrighty. So since it's just the three guys at the bar, I don't care if Jack hears this. I'm just gonna tell this to Eddie and be like, so you know, I helped that creepy, tall, pale giant guy.
Oh, good for
upstairs.
you. That's your job.
You know, you could fuck off for a second. Jesus. All right. And he's looking at me like I'm a piece of meat. Like he's practically salivating, and he's got like these busy, creepy fingers being like, oh, you're so young and supple with your muscles. You're perfect. Oh, and I'm like, what the? And he's like, I want you to come up to my room at 11:30 tonight. And I'm all like, whoa, that's not my thing, right? And, you know, I mentioned the Filipino guy, you know him. What was his name? I don't know how to spell that. Anyways, not interested in the Filipino guy. And he's like, I'll give you $100. I'm like, no. You know, I told him I'd make that in an hour in tips or some crap like that. And then he goes, 1,000. I'm like, And then he said, 2,000. That
Two.
that creepy fuck is offering me $2,000 to come up to his room. So here's my thinking. I'm telling this to you two because I'll go in there, but you two are going to be right outside the freaking door. And if I make like the slightest noise that isn't just normal, like small talk, you come in there. I don't care if you even have a good excuse to burst into the room. Just get me the fuck
You,
out of
you
there.
need it. You need a safety word.
It sounds like you're not really on board with this, Billy. Why even go?
Money?
Yeah,
Well,
$2,000.
I hate to break this to you, but in that business, you generally don't get paid if you don't follow through.
Right, but you know, man on man stuff, that's not really, you know, in accordance with the law. So if we can, you know, if he's all like, oh, now I can have my way with you, and then you guys burst in and be like, don't make us call the cops on you. That's, you know, immoral and indecent. You know, you could give us the money and convince us not to call them.
Billy,
No one wants to cause a scene here. What?
solve your own damn problem. I don't get paid enough to mess.
I don't
with
know, Eddie.
this kind of
Billy might
thing.
have an idea there. I mean, that might be, you know, so keep Billy safe.
Look,
and if
look,
things
Jack-
go south,
Jack, listen to me.
it's a lot of money, Eddie.
I want nothing to do with that man in that room.
Well, yeah, me neither. Hey,
Yeah,
what
then
is your
don't go,
problem
you
with it?
moron.
What is your problem? You're not even going to be in the room, most likely. For all I know, the guy wants to be like, oh, I need you to move the bookcase 3 centimeters this way or some shit
Then
like
you'll
that.
be fine. You'll be
Yes.
absolutely fine, Billy.
So
I
you
have full
don't
faith in
want
you.
a third of $2,000 for like 5 minutes of work.
No, actually, I was thinking about getting the hell away from here.
Doesn't that
Because
usually
I think
require
when
money?
those gangsters find out that Margaret stole their bag, I think we're all gonna
She what?
die. So
Gee, what?
I'm gonna slip out the back. I don't know about you guys, but
What do you? Not Margaret.
Hope it was worth it.
well, I
You-
mean, I'm
when are
sure
you
we all had
leaving?
the same thought, but
When are you
see
leaving?
if she got there first, and I don't want to be here when the consequences come. So
Hold on, though. Hold on. Let's just think this out real quick. You raise a very good point, especially since all I got is this dinky little switchblade, and you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. If they're looking for their stuff, but we're gone, they're going to assume we did it.
Yeah, and it won't take them long for their thugs to find us.
well, in that case, we need to find Margaret. and
Well,
that
as you guys
bag.
are talking, Margaret comes down the stairs nonchalantly.
Hey, Margaret.
With
Gentlemen?
or without a carpet.
She's got nothing in her hands.
Hey, Margaret.
What's
We'll talk to you
what's
for a
this
second.
powwow for, gentlemen? Don't we all have jobs?
Well, I would really like to not die today.
Me
I
too.
think you could help us
Great.
with that. Yeah, what did you do with their bag?
What bag?
Their bag. The bag everybody saw that we all probably had the same idea about?
Yeah, Brenda had the same idea too.
Yeah,
No
she
shit.
didn't have the bag.
And she's
Ask
looking
her
for
where it is. Maybe she stashed it.
She
Wait a
she-
minute.
Margaret. You know, gangsters are an interesting sort of people. They're not really gonna care. So you can try to convince me that it was Brenda, but I know that's bullshit.
What are you offering, Eddie? Big strong Eddie, you gonna protect me from the gangsters?
Do you want to even protect me from a lecherous old man?
I just don't want anything to do with this. Okay. Well, you just
So
if
what
you
do you do
know
here
where the
besides
bag is?
accusing people?
As a detective, I can find it and return it to them after a time, and we can all forget about it.
The phone behind the desk begins to ring.
Got
It's
it.
it's not an outside call. It's obviously one of the room numbers that's calling.
Not it.
For God's sake, Billy, and I'll pick it up.
Why?
Kitchen. Or wherever we are, lobby.
Bar. We're in the bar.
Yes. Could you please send up the bellhop? I require his assistance.
Yes, sir, right away.
It's room 510.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
in
I'm sorry,
510 wants
I'm
you,
sorry.
Billy.
410. Sorry.
Someone in 410
Wait,
wants you,
wait.
Billy?
Have you hung up now?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, all right? He won't protect me. I'm pointing at Eddie, and he's got a freaking gun. And like, no.
What's wrong with this guy?
Look, as
What's wrong? Did you
so
see
far,
him?
so far, the two of you
No.
have not committed any crimes, Billy. My hands are tied until you decide to do so. A crime that's currently active, that's going to have very serious immediate consequences for all of us, is in progress. That's a little bit more of a priority for me right now. So just scurry along and work it out with the creepy man yourself, okay?
All right,
I'll
Mark,
go-
I need you to call back room 410 and say that I'm not here. I suddenly became ill and had to go home.
Everyone do listen rolls.
Ooh, 06.
That's a failure.
17.
Okay. Jack, especially, you hear it. Billy, you hear it. Margaret, did you pass?
No.
Right. It's vague. It's a long way off. But you're pretty sure gunshots just went off. Maybe up on the 5th floor.
Those are gunshots.
You see what I told you about our gangster friends,
Yeah.
Margaret?
Wait, where's Brenda? Do you think they grabbed her?
Yeah, she was down here looking for you, Margaret, claiming that you stole her clothes bag.
She's the one that stole from the people with the carpet bag.
Yeah, that's
And
not
then
good.
what
Yeah,
happened to it?
And now where is it, Margaret?
Said you heard gunshots?
Yeah, it sounds like up on 4 or 5, somewhere up there, maybe 6.
Sounded like 2 shots.
All
Yeah, a couple shots.
Look. She did take the bag. I caught up with her.
And
I stashed it, okay? You can help me get out of it. There's a cut in it for you. There's 25,000 in it.
Jeez, that's just what I mean, that's a lot of money.
Exactly. So if we
I'm
can
on
get
board.
through this, we can all four-man cut.
The phone rings behind the desk again.
Bar.
Please, you must send the bellhop. He's not arrived. He must, please.
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. The bellhop's not available right
Unacceptable. He must come up now. I require him.
Filipino guy.
now. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What the
Hang up the
hell?
phone. I don't
What was that? All you had to say was no. It's the shortest
Billy?
word in English
He was
language.
very insistent.
Hey, Billy,
What?
go be a man and tell him no yourself.
What the fuck you? You have a gun, you won't even help me.
I've
Because
got
I don't need to
spatula.
help you.
I'll go up with you and cover you, Billy.
Was that a spatula?
It's a metal spatula. This would hurt.
He works in the kitchen.
I can see that. Is that the closest thing you have to like, a weapon?
It's very sharp on this corner.
Oh, he's got butcher knives.
Yeah, I've got butcher knives.
All right, the two of you go deal with your problem there, Billy.
Eddie, what
I'm
do you
not
wanna
doing.
do
I'm not
with
going
this?
up there.
All right, it's your call, Billy.
No, look, man. With that cut from Lord, with the cut from that bag, I can get the fuck out of this fucking town.
I agree. We might want to think
You know
about
what?
this.
You know who? You probably don't want that man and the mob app, both of them after you. Just go tell him no. Just go tell him no.
He's gonna keep calling.
The phone
there's
rings
two-
again.
I pick it up and I hand it to Billy.
Eh, where is
And I go like this.
he?
Pinch and
Please.
bar,
You must come.
sir.
Come.
Sir. After due consideration, I unfortunately must
No.
decline your request.
No, you cannot. You cannot. You must come up now.
Dude,
do
it's America.
Do a POW roll.
Oh shit. All right, come on, Billy. Billy Bellhop. 42. And my pal, luck, sanity, magic. Where's pal?
POW is up at the top.
Oh.
It's willpower.
I made it by 3.
Okay. He got an 03 is what he got.
Oh fuck.
So he says, no, you must come up now. And when he says it, you suddenly go all rigid all over for a moment. You drop the phone and you start walking towards the
Of course, sir. I'm on my way.
You guys definitely notice his bizarre. He just, like I say, he just drops the phone and starts moving forward like a zombie.
Okay,
Completely
Billy,
blank.
I got your back. I grab my spatula.
Oh.
Okay, so when those two scamper off,
I don't know if I'd be scampering, more of a zombie shuffle, but yeah.
Billy, yeah, it can't be that bad. When you get there, if it gets too weird, you'll just say no and come out. And if he gives you anything, I'll come right in and end it.
okay. And when they leave, I'll lean over to Margaret and I say, "A cut between 2 people sounds
Really?
better than 4. Let's go."
So, are the gangsters still in the bar area?
No, they went up.
Okay,
No, they went
okay.
upstairs.
They
and
went
now there are
upstairs.
people
Okay.
shooting.
And then you
Right,
heard
right.
gunshots.
So, what's the plan then, Eddie?
Look, you lead me
You
to
want
the
to go
bag.
investigate the gunshots?
No.
Maybe just leave
No.
it be.
I gotta get out of here.
All right. Billy heads towards the elevator. Jack, you're following behind him. The door closes and you start up. Margaret and Eddie, where are you going? You're heading up towards the floor 1, the first floor up,
Yes.
where it's hidden. All right.
Am I
yes.
noticing that Billy's totally out of it?
Yeah, he's completely unresponsive.
Billy? So I try to shake him. Billy, get a hold of yourself, man.
Billy, do a POW roll.
Oh.
If you pass, then you sort of snap out of it. Yep.
No. No, it's just the spatula. Oh, crap.
I would love to think I'm doing like very awkward, perfect 90-degree turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Spock in the very last episode of the old
Nice.
series. It's not good.
Oh, yeah. Remember that one? Yeah, the brain removal.
Yeah. All right. All right. Eddie and Margaret, you get up to the floor. You go to the utility closet, and Margaret shows you where it is. You reach in, you open the vent, you pull out the sack of money, and it's heavy with money. As I told Margaret, there's probably $50,000 in it.
Margaret said there was $25,000 in it.
Well, okay. Well,
now
but now
I'm
that
with
he's seen it, he can see
Fair.
that there's way more
Fair.
than 25,000. At that moment, the elevator door opens on the 4th floor, and you all hear this to some extent or another. Jack and Billy hear it more as Billy, you start to wake up out of this trance. You hear some screaming. It sounds like a man in absolute agony, screaming at the top of his lungs, and it's coming from that room.
410.
410. It's horrible screaming. Eddie and Margaret, you can hear this coming from upstairs. It's a lot farther away, but you hear the screaming.
That sounds. I go to the door. I look
Wait,
fumbled for
stop.
my key, my master key, the skeleton key.
What are we doing up? How the hell did I end up here? What?
Billy, you were gonna go meet that odd fellow in
Oh, fuck
410.
that. No.
Okay,
No.
but right now someone's screaming in there. What's going
You're
on?
right. We should go back downstairs and call for help.
Billy and Jack do a spot hidden.
Spot hidden's all right. Oh, not at all. 95.
Hold on. Roll up the table. Okay. I don't know the number at the top of my head. 1 sec. Yes, made it by 5.
Okay. Billy, you can see blue light coming from underneath the door.
Oh, hell no. Dude, do you see those? I pointed out to Jack. Dude, there are blue lights there. No. Screaming, weird lights.
Am I spotting any of that, or am I just going right towards the door lock?
Once he points at it, you can see. It sounds also like things are being thrown around the room.
What the hell? So I pound on the door. Bang. What's going on in there?
The screaming just continues. What do you do?
We need to get security. Eddie, this is...
Yeah, he'll help.
Well, yeah.
Come on. Your spatula's needed downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there.
No, someone's in trouble. All right, so here, I'm going to take the key out and start unlocking that door. I'll first test, is the door unlocked?
The door is unlocked.
I'm running downstairs.
Okay, so Billy's backed away and he's starting to head towards the stairs. The door opens, and at this point, we're not even going to call it a man any longer. He had, in an instant, this is what you see. All of the furniture has been moved to as far away from the center of the room as possible. He's used something, a razor blade or a knife, to remove the carpeting from the floor, so the carpeting is thrown back. There are some sort of circles and magic symbols drawn on the floor in what looks like blood. And the man is in the center of the circle that's glowing blue. And his coat has been thrown aside. He's naked, but he's kind of like Mr. Burns. He's extremely thin and emaciated. And as he's doing this, he's screaming in agony. And as you watch, his body begins to crumble into what look like maggots. And they're just, this huge pile of maggots is suddenly on the floor. Jack, you can do a sanity roll. And Billy, you can do one too, though you're not seeing it. You're running at this point.
Oh, God.
Okay.
When you see Jack's.
Oh, yeah, big fail. God.
Likewise.
All right. So if you fail, I think for Jack, 1d6.
Okay.
And for Billy, 1d4. Because you're hearing the screaming and you're seeing Jack freak out.
Use your spatula. Okay, I lost 2.
Okay. How many did you lose, Jack?
3.
3. All right. So Jack is freaked out. You're freaked out. And now you guys downstairs, you can hear more screaming from upstairs.
All right, let's put this back, Eddie, and we can go check on them, okay? That sounds like Jack.
They're on the first floor. Not the lobby, but the first floor of the room.
Right.
Wasn't
It's
it
really
the second
number.
floor?
Yeah, it's really floor number 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do I see them as I'm running downstairs as the brave man I am?
If you're running down the stairs, yes, you will encounter them.
Yeah.
And you guys will just see him running down the stairs.
If I have a choice, I'm on his heels. This is like, fuck this.
All right.
We're gonna stop him. What happened? What's wrong?
In the room up there in 410, this guy's he just crumbled and disintegrated and screamed, and he's dead in the room.
Do we need to call an ambulance, Jack? Get a hold of yourself. Do I need to call an ambulance?
No, he's dead. The guy this murdered magical shit. I don't know.
There were lights, and I bravely ran away.
The guy's
Wait,
dead.
where?
Of 410, room 410.
The guy who's been calling Billy all night?
Yes,
Yeah.
just now.
He's dead.
Did you see any money?
Look for yourself. It's unnatural. Like, really, even more unnatural than what Billy was talking about earlier.
You are the hotel detective.
But he's
Eddie.
dead now, though.
I don't even know who it was that was getting ripped to pieces. Just, you can look yourself. It's just, good God.
Wait a minute. What are you two doing here? And I'm talking to Margaret and Eddie.
We heard the gunshots. We're making our way upstairs to investigate.
Next to the utility closet.
Making our way upstairs, Billy.
We're at the stairwell, dude.
Everyone do a listen roll.
38 is no good. I cannot hear anything.
That's what I rolled. Hold on.
No.
Nope.
And my listen is, come on. No.
Okay, none of you hear anything. Except your guys are screaming at each other.
Never a good sign. Like, you should at least maybe look in the room. It's good. This is, someone has to be called. That's not right.
All right, let's all go up there together, shall we?
Make sure you bring your spatula since Eddie won't use his gun.
Right. You guys are on the second landing. So you're going up the stairs to the first the third landing.
Can I stop?
Yes.
Sorry, can I stop, Tom? I'm gonna turn to Jack and say, do you think he was murdered? Do you think someone did it? Or do you think it was just like what happened?
It looked like something was being done to him against his will.
Okay.
I couldn't even really tell who it was.
I'm going to get a gun. I'm not playing around with this.
You have a
So
gun?
I'm gonna go back downstairs. You guys just wait here just a second. I'm gonna go get a gun.
I'll go with
gun
you.
from my office.
Okay, so Billy and Margaret are both running downstairs.
Yep.
Okay.
I just have spatula and kitchen knife. That's it.
Actually, you know what? Hang on. That's not fair. I was thinking I could go to the closet. I think that's metagaming if I went into the closet.
Yeah, you don't know.
I'll just stay up. I'll just stay upstairs then.
All right.
Won't metagame.
So Margaret, you're running downstairs. Did you? We said you got up to the third landing when you thought of it. So
Yes,
now you're running
yes.
down. Okay. Jack, Eddie, and Billy do spot hiddens.
Maybe.
Oh, 99.
I also
think
rolled
I-
the 99.
No way.
I got it. I got it. Regular success.
My-
I got
You
it.
two just start making out. I don't know why.
Whoa.
You're looking
Jack,
into each other's
If the mobsters are going to
eyes.
kill us all, I need to tell you something.
I'm sorry. What did you get, Billy?
D3, I passed.
Okay. You're standing on the landing, and you hear something that at first it sounds like one of the guys dropped something small. You hear it again a couple times, and you look down at the ground, and there are two little yellow things on the carpet. And when you glance down at them, you realize that they are maggots.
Gross.
And when you look up, there is something coming down the stairs composed entirely of maggots that looks almost like a person crawling. Like this. You can do a sanity roll.
Could I also run for getting out of Dodge?
But we'll see what happens on your sanity roll because you could just faint.
Okay, I rolled a 41. I believe that is a success. Let me just check. Yes, that is barely a success, but I got it.
Okay. I think that what you probably do is go, ah! So he screams and yells and points. And
But
that's
it's a
when,
manly, robust scream. You know, none of that high.
ah.
Oh!
And then Eddie and Jack, you also see this thing. It's some sort of a creature composed entirely of maggots.
Dear God.
A 40 is a
Spatula them,
pass
quick.
exactly on the dot.
54 out of 47. Oh yeah, so that's a definite fail.
Okay, so Jack, you can do a 1d4
1d4
for sanity.
Wow, that's so gentle for seeing something so like I'm almost ready to vomit for.
Well, you've already seen one thing.
Got it. Oh, here's my one.
What do I lose
Sorry
with my
about that.
pass? Just one?
Just one.
Oh, if you pass, you lose one. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the wonderful commentary.
Okay. So
the chat is great.
Jack, get behind me.
So by the time, Margaret, you're almost down to the front lobby, Billy comes flying past you.
What now, Billy? What now?
Where are you going, Billy?
I don't think I'm really caring. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna rip off the bellhop hat and the badge and just be like, I'm gone. Not even caring.
All right, so you're heading for the front door?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. You cross the lobby, you fling off the bell cap, you fling off your badge, you get to the front door and you hit it, and the door will not open. It's just bang, you go flat against the door and fall back.
Can I get back up and try pulling?
Yeah,
No,
but I'd like you to do a 1d2 for physical damage for hitting the door.
1d2. Oh, okay. 1d4. 2. I got 2. Okay.
Okay, so you've got a bloody nose. You
What the
grab a hold
hell?
of the door and try to put. You're pushing and pulling on the door, and it won't open.
For
God's sake, Billy, calm down. Maybe
Wait. Kitchen
maybe
side
Brooke
door.
just locked it. Calm down. There's a key.
You're gonna head for the side door though now at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
I want out. I am. Bellhops make shit. This is not worth it.
So Billy does a one-handed vault over the bar, runs through the kitchen door to the side door, and tries to open it, and it won't open. And it's not like it's loose in its frame. It's like concrete. It won't jiggle even.
Nearest heavy object, and not really in an intelligent or productive manner. I'm just like, no.
Well, fire axe on the wall, which you
Oh, yeah?
probably grab and you're trying to hit the door with it. Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right.
Okay.
So you're doing that and you're screaming. And Margaret, you've come down the stairs. What do you do?
Billy, what are you doing? You're going to destroy the property.
Billy is destroying the property. He looks like he's out of his mind.
Oh, God. I'm going to go get my gun. I don't want to be hit with an axe.
All right.
And I'm going to go get the key to the door.
Margaret goes into her office and comes out with her 12-gauge shotgun,
Whoa.
which she
I
has.
thought you were going to have a revolver. Whoa.
She has a 12-gauge
doesn't mess
shotgun.
around.
Nobody touches my books.
They don't call it bookkeeping. All right. So Margaret comes back out. Billy is kind of out of his mind at this point, just trying to bash through the door. Now, Billy, your axe cuts through the door. Okay.
Yes.
But it doesn't go through the door.
What?
You find that ultimately pieces of the door are splintering off. You can sort of clear a hole through the door, but you can't put anything through it. It's almost like there's glass up against the door and you can't get your hand through, like there's something invisible.
Is Margaret
barring-
still there, or is she gone to?
Well, I don't know what Margaret's ran to her office, and
Because if she was there, if she was next to be like, Margaret.
Yeah, I'm approaching and I'm like, Billy, I need you to stop swinging because I don't want to get hit. I have the keys to the door. Calm down.
Okay. Try to put your hand through the hole.
I'm not trying to put my hand through anything. I'm going to try to
Look, axe
put the
down.
key
I
in
know
the
it's a pen,
lock.
but pretend it's an axe.
Thank you. I'm going to try to key lock, put the key in the lock.
okay. The back door, yes, you can unlock it. And it would swing outward. It won't open.
Mm.
See? Now try to
Okay,
put your
okay.
hand through the hole.
Why don't you take that axe and we'll go upstairs and meet Jack and Eddie, okay?
No.
Well, can you get out right here? Because if
Can
you
I-
can't, what are you going to do?
Stay away from the monster.
Why don't we call the police? Someone needs to come take care of that. You said there was a murder upstairs? We heard gunshots. The police need to be called. Why don't we call the
Okay.
police? Great.
Okay.
All right, bar phone, dial 911.
All right. You call and there is no signal. I mean, it's dead.
Great.
Jack and Eddie upstairs. What are you doing?
Get behind me, Jack. I'm gonna shoot at the thing that's all maggots.
Okay.
I'll step to the side and a little bit to the back.
It's making its way down the stairs. It is about 7 feet tall, composed entirely of maggots. Go ahead and shoot. It's not moving very quickly.
97.
Ooh, that's almost a
It's
crit
almost a
fail.
malfunction.
Yeah.
Malfunction's 100 on this gun.
Well,
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna say your bullet hits it dead center, and just the bullet goes through. You don't see it any damage or any holes. The ground, the wall behind it, the plaster splatters.
In true panicky fashion, I will finish unloading my gun into it and then make like Billy and squeal and then run away.
Okay. You shoot it point blank a number of times and it has no effect on it at all.
Run, Jack!
Ah! Is there any like push cart, dolly, mop, anything in the hallway? Nothing. A vase
Nothing.
with on a little. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm just running.
Okay.
Can I
All
start
right.
making Molotov cocktails?
If you want to. Jack and Eddie, before you run, do a listen roll.
93. Another.
14. Apparently, that's a hard success, despite the fact that I just fired
Okay.
every cylinder for my revolver.
There's a sound that makes you panic, Eddie, and it only makes you panic because it's a sound and you're already absolutely on the edge. But when you think about it in a little bit, it's not a scary sound. You hear somebody else running around upstairs above you. It sounds like human footprints moving around.
Ooh, it could be.
But you've already screamed and you started to run.
Yeah.
Probably
Somebody's
behind
still up there. It's either Brooke, who knows something about what's going on, that little weasel, or it's one of the mobsters. Because if there were 2 shots fired and there were 3 gangsters, one of them killed the other 2, perhaps. I don't know. Mostly, I'm running in terror from the maggot thing.
Maggots.
So,
All right.
Jack, are you okay?
Yeah, I am. Let's just go. This is not good.
It wants Billy. It doesn't want us. We have to give it Billy.
So you all end up, you guys run down into the lobby.
okay.
And you're all now in the lobby. What do you guys want to do? You can hear Billy banging around in the kitchen.
Well,
I'm just
no,
like-
at this point, I would think I'm making Molotov cocktails. I got
Okay.
them lined up, and I'm now, lighting them. And then I'm going to take one of my last bits of go with heroin, and I'm just gonna cheek it. Be like, if I'm gonna die, it's gonna be my way.
You are not setting this building on fire when we are all inside of it. Get it
Then-
together.
Shoot me.
Were the police called?
Did you haven't seen the maggot
Yeah,
monster?
I tried to call the police, Jack, the phone's not working and we can't leave. I don't know what's going on. I have the keys to the door. Door won't open.
Well, if we can't leave, why are you going to set the building on fire? Well,
I'm going to set the
Exactly.
maggots on fire. I'm going to throw Molotov cocktails on them.
You're gonna do no such damn thing. We're all going to the other stairwell, and we're gonna go find Brooke.
Exactly.
How
He
is
knew
Brooke gonna
those
help?
gangsters when they walked in.
No,
and he
it
checked
wasn't the
them in,
gangsters.
He knew
He knew that guy.
He also knew the gangsters, Eddie, and tried to pretend like he didn't know them when I asked him about it.
More importantly, Jack, where's your spatula?
I've got it
Just
right
kidding.
here.
I'm just kidding. Couldn't resist.
Billy, give me that axe. I don't trust you with it. You're a little unhinged.
But no, this is mine. I'm not surrendering this.
I think Eddie's right. We need to go talk to Brooke because he seems to know what's going on anyway. Maybe go check on the gangsters. Sounds like they might be dead. We can stay away from the whatever maggots, dead thing.
I just don't want to be alone. I'm not giving up my Molotov cocktails or my axe or my heroin.
We have guests in this hotel. None of them like called the front desk or wandered into the lobby asking about all the shots going on.
Mm-mm.
It's not a very good hotel. They're probably
You don't have that many guests.
Fair.
And Oz is out like
I was
a.
about to say, what about Oz? But yeah, I think we should go ask Brooke what this is all about.
I just don't want to be alone. That's
The more we
doing.
argue, the closer that thing's getting to us. So let's go to the other stairwell, people.
Okay.
All right.
I'm following.
As we leave the kitchen, I make sure I grab at least something else, like a pan.
Jack, my revolver did nothing. Your pan's not gonna help us.
I could scoop them up with this. I don't know.
So, we tried to leave, and there's like, I don't know what to call it. It's like a shell, like an invisible shell around.
Well, Billy,
the
if
door.
you just manned up and went there, we wouldn't be in this mess now, would we?
Do you?
No, he
you
would be
not
all
like me
torn
or
to
something?
pieces. He would
What
be.
did I do to you, Eddie?
We don't want to. Billy would have been killed. The horrible
Well,
disintegrate.
maybe Billy would have stopped the maggot thing from happening. But you know what? Here we are now, Billy. Thanks.
If
I'm
we take the
walking
lift,
behind
won't
him.
we bypass all of this maggoty grossness?
You know what, Margaret? That's a very good idea. Let's try the lift.
All right. So you run over to the lift. It takes a second to come down. And you get inside. Where do you want to go?
I'm assuming we know where Brooke's room is.
He's
We're all
on
the
5.
floor. Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's on 6, the same as the rest of you.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, 6.
Floor
Okay.
6.
Yeah, we'll go there.
All right.
Morgan, you haven't seen this thing. It's horrible.
No, I don't want to see it. It sounds disgusting. I don't like bugs.
It's like, but it reaches out for you. It's horrible.
Look, my cousin Vince, he works in Hollywood. He's one of the guys that do like the design, the sets and stuff. They can do all kind of crazy
This
stuff,
wasn't some
make
cheap rubber
monsters and whatnot.
costume.
This guy, who knows? You said he was a weirdo, right? He's probably some Hollywood weirdo that is, with the costumes and the weird stuff. They do all that kind of crazy stuff all the time.
Margaret, I emptied this revolver here into the thing. Yeah, it's not a person in a suit.
Do you have any more bullets left?
Yeah, if we stop by my room.
All right.
Heroin.
So the door opens on 6. The floor is quiet.
Like unnaturally quiet, or just like
No,
it's
it's just-
nighttime quiet.
Right. Nothing's going on.
Okay.
Go
We know
ahead, you
what room
guys.
Brooke stays in.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to my room and reload my gun.
All right. You run to your room, put bullets in your gun. Brooke is in 607.
All right,
Oh,
Eddie,
isn't-
hotel detective, lead the way.
Yeah.
You get to 607. It's quiet. The door's closed. The door's locked.
I kick it in.
Measured
Okay.
response.
Do a strength roll.
47. That's a pass.
Okay. Bang! The door kicks open. You step inside. Brooke is not here. However, his room is lit with candles, and there are a number of odd occult sort of symbols that he has placed around the inside of the room. He's taken large pieces of butcher paper, it looks like, and drawn these symbols and then tacked them to the walls, maybe because he doesn't want to damage the paint on the walls. His bed is unmade, so he definitely wasn't asleep. And there is a circle on butcher paper on the floor that's kind of crumpled, like somebody was standing on it or sitting on it. But Brooke's not here.
Does the circle on the floor look like the circle on the floor, what I saw in 410?
Not really. It's basically just a circle with a triangle in it.
Oh, okay. All right.
You do notice also that he has a number of books on the occult.
Do I see anything like that symbol he does with the signature?
Yeah. I mean, now that you think of it, it really did look like maybe an upside down star when he did it. Like it was some sort of a symbol. You definitely see those sort of things. They look satanic to you.
This
Like things you see in creepy movies.
This is really wrong.
At the same time, it's not like you're pretty sure this is what his room would look like. I mean, it doesn't look like he just put this stuff up.
No, I get that.
This is like the way he decorated his room. But there's lots of candles, too many candles. So there's a smell. There's a smell in the room, kind of a floral, from all the candles.
And you said the candles were lit or not lit?
Yeah, they're lit.
So do they look like they burnt all the way down, or
they look like they've been burning for a little bit, for an hour or so?
I'm gonna go to the crumpled sheet of paper and just unfold it and be like, "What is this?"
Well, what I mean is, there's a piece of butcher paper on the floor. There's a magical symbol on it, but it looks like it's kind of crumpled because he was standing on it.
Oh, okay. I thought he crumpled it up like that. Okay, he was standing on it,
or maybe sitting on it. Whatever.
Okay, Eddie. Now what? He's not here.
We gotta go look for him.
What about the gangsters on 5? He knew them. We don't want to go back to 4. He knew the gangsters on 5.
Well, let's go see if they're still alive. I mean, something went wrong.
All right.
Has anyone seen Brenda? She tried to steal the gangsters' money. Like, she knew what was up.
True. But you have also tried to steal it.
Well, but she was like, she went into their room, Eddie, and stole their bag. I just intercepted her on her way out.
We have a lot of people to find and a maggoty thing to avoid, so let's get moving.
Yeah, maybe if the maggoty thing killed the thugs, then we could just get the bag and somehow get out of here, and it'll be great.
We gotta
that would be splendid, Jack.
We gotta get through that shell or whatever it is.
Maybe the fire escape, Billy. We haven't tried the fire escapes. Let's go check on the gangsters, see what's up there.
Okay. And I'm holding my axe, but I'm not holding it ready to strike, pulling more
And I'm holding my
comfort
spatula
axe.
the same way.
I know.
Comfort. Oh, yes. I got to tell that to the TSA. This is my comfort axe.
Jack, if that maggot thing comes for us again, we have to give it Billy, okay?
What? We got to do a Call of Cthulhu session where you don't have it out for my character.
All right.
Sorry.
So you're on 6. Where are you going to go? You've got right stairs, left stairs, and lift.
What was the stairs that the maggot thing was on?
That was on the left stairs.
Okay, we will take the right stairs.
Yeah. And then head down to 510. That's where the gangsters were.
Well, is there a window at the end of the hallway?
Yes, and all the rooms have windows. Yeah.
Could I just try poking my head out to the fire escape there?
Yes, you open up the window.
Yeah.
and you
Guys.
move your head to go out, and your head hits something
Ah,
See?
like an
Jimmy.
invisible barrier.
We're trapped in here.
all
One
never
right.
thought I'd
calamity
go
at a
out this way.
time, Billy. We can't do anything about that. Let's move on to the next thing.
All
You're
right.
really calm.
I haven't seen any of the crazy stuff you guys have talked about.
Why do you have a shotgun, by the way?
You know, reasons. Look at where we work.
But you're the bookkeeper.
Look at where we work.
Right. How come I don't get a gun?
Billy, we all know the answer to that question. We've been
What?
over this before. Don't bring it up now. We don't have the time.
Did I miss a memo?
All
Where
right,
are
so
we
you're going to
going?
go down the right-hand side staircase.
Yeah.
You come down to room floor 5. What did you guys want to do?
Where?
501.
Yep, to the gangsters.
Yep.
Okay. When you get to the first one that you end up coming to is 510, which was where the 2 gangsters.
Two thugs.
Yes, that was where the 2 thugs were. Do a spot hidden for me.
All of us?
Sure.
Another
12.
catastrophic failure.
Pass.
12 is a hard success.
Regular
Okay.
pass.
95.
Yeah.
All right.
You're in a hotel.
2 things you notice. One is there is a bullet hole in the door. And the second thing you notice is there is blood seeping out from underneath the door.
Guys, I can't tell. Was that bullet hole and blood here before? It's a bad hotel.
Billy,
Yes.
shut up. I'm gonna kick that door in.
You're not even going to try the knob, Eddie? Come on.
Right. The door swings open, and what you see is, in fact, one of the gangsters lying on the floor, almost in front of the door. You have to kind of push him out of the way. He's been shot, and then you see the other 2, the lady and the man, that have also been shot, and they've shot each other. And sitting on the bed is an open carpet bag. Now, who was it downstairs that noticed Brenda come in with a carpet bag?
That was
Okay.
me.
Margaret, it suddenly dawns on you that the bag that you saw Brenda bring in is different than the actual carpet bag, and she must have made the switch.
Swap. Yeah, she made a swap. I'm going to explain that to everyone. She made a swap. This was the bag she came in with. Or this isn't the bag she came with. She swapped them. She swapped the contents. I'm assuming if I'm going to look in the bag. It's just
Yeah,
Brenda
there's
stuff.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is she gone?
It's an
Probably
excellent
dead.
question, Eddie.
I take a second look in the bag. I see if there's a fake bottom in it.
No.
Jack. Money's
So
in
where
a different
the
bag.
man, I'm sorry, where the man and the woman, the other man and the woman, where are they? 'Cause there's 3.
They're on the on the bed.
Then
Both
they're
have
dead too.
They've shot each other. Yeah.
Okay.
I
They
take
all
their
have. They
guns.
all have guns, by the way.
I take their guns.
Billy,
You don't
no.
need more guns, Billy. No more
What-
guns for you. Jack, are you good with a gun? Because the spatula is not cutting it.
Oh, I'm better with the spatula than I am with the gun.
Stay with the spatula.
I'm taking a gun.
Billy.
They're all
Yes.
Colt 45s. So
Gun just in
Um,
case, Jack.
And let me. I want.
Oh,
what is? My
I'll take a
character mode?
spare 45. I can use it as a club.
Oh,
you can put the
God.
guns in the bag and take the bag.
That sounds like an excellent idea, and I will hold on to them.
So I just looked at my stats. So I'm like, yeah, I know how to use a gun. I got this.
Yeah, and I take it from him and I put it in the bag, so I have spare guns. If this
So you
one,
guys, how do you
run
think
out
we
of
get
ammo.
out of here? I mean,
All right. Well, this. I don't know. They're dead. Brooke's gone. Maggots are on the 4th floor.
What
I'll take
do
your
you
word
think
for it.
the maggots want? I mean,
Billy, They wanted
They-
Billy.
Billy,
They're-
what else did he tell
Why do
you?
you think
Are
they
you in
want
on this,
anything,
Eddie?
Jack? They're maggots. They're bugs.
Wait. Stop. Why the Eddie? What the hell, man? What is this?
Well,
Like every turn, it's like, give up Billy. Billy, go to Lesser Soul Man. Billy, go have maggots. Billy, no weapons for you. What the fuck did I ever do to you? What?
Billy, I'm a detective in this hotel. You don't think I know who's been stealing all the things from the guests, Billy?
You want me to cut you in? What do you want from me?
At this point, I just want to live, Billy.
Good, then stop trying to kill me.
I'm not
But he-
trying to kill you. I'm just saying the maggot guy, the guy who turned into all the maggots, wanted you, Billy.
Maybe we could trick him.
That's all I'm saying. Right, we could use him as bait. I like your thinking,
Look
Jack.
at that.
98.
Hey. Oh no, still missed my.
Jack's brilliant idea. I am just so absorbed by his
okay.
every word that I'm not listening.
Nope.
Okay. So you guys are
Bickering.
bickering. You suddenly hear, well, I guess you don't hear. Well, then, let's say two of you are facing this way and two of you are facing this way. So we'll go with Billy and Margaret are facing this way. You can do a spot hidden.
Okay. Yes, that's a 20, which is that is a hard success.
Margaret's angry. She's looking towards Eddie as Eddie's fighting. Billy, you're arguing with Eddie, but your eye drifts off of Eddie's shoulder. Just as out of the shadows, you see the maggot thing within inches of grabbing the two of them, Jack and Eddie. What do you do?
Bravely clutching my safety axe, I cower away and I just try and get away. And my thinking is get farther away, throw fire.
Okay, you've still got your Molotovs?
Oh, yeah.
We'll
I'm
assume
totally-
you didn't actually light them all.
Yeah, that occurred to me. I was like, they do explode after about 60
Yeah.
seconds. So they were not
Um,
lit. We're going to retcon that.
All right. So as you all suddenly see Billy go, like this and back away,
Is it my breath?
these maggot hands grab a hold of Eddie and Jack, and you hear this sort of gurgling sort of sound, and you guys feel yourselves pulled back by this thing. You guys can do let's see how much damage you get. It doesn't do any damage to you at this point, but you're pulled back and you see you're covered in maggots all of a sudden. Margaret, what do you do?
I'm gonna reach out, take my hand. They're like being pulled away or whatever.
Yeah, I mean this is just,
take my
just
hand.
pulled off of balance is what they're being pulled.
I'm
gonna try to,
bravely
like-
shrieking in horror.
Yeah, pull them off of it.
All right, and Margaret, you can do a sanity roll.
Woohoo.
Is the spatula having any effect?
I don't know, he's not using it yet.
Fail.
Start going like
No, I thought of a hilarious way where the spatula inadvertently saves the day.
Don't let go, Jack. Don't let go.
Don't-
Never let go.
How much sanity damage do I take?
I'm sorry, what did you
I
failed?
failed it, yeah.
Do a 1d6. Well, wait, do an intelligence roll first.
Okay. Oh yeah, 7. Extreme success.
1d6.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
2.
Okay. You scream as you reach to try to grab them.
Mhm.
You can try to do a grapple or a
Okay.
brawl to see if you've grabbed a hold of them.
Where is
It's brawl, fighting brawl.
Oh, there it is. No, 94.
Okay, so
Can-
you can't
can
really
I-
hold on
Can I
to
do
them.
can I do a brawl maneuver to try to lunge
Try to
out and
grab
grab?
her. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Alright,
to try to
cool.
grab her as you fall
Possibly fail.
backwards.
Oh, it's a 004. It's with the spatula.
Okay.
It extends my reach.
Take my spatula.
You grab a hold of the spatula. She's got a hold of the spatula. Spatula's going to save the day. How about you, Eddie?
I'm trying to fight myself free of this thing.
Okay. Well, what it basically has done is it's pulled you off of balance. So you guys start to fall back. Jack manages to not fall down, but you do fall down. And for a moment, this towering 7-foot maggot thing is over you. And it looks like it's about to bring a maggot fist right down onto your head.
Oh, roll out of the way.
Oh.
For a
But
moment, I didn't know it was near you.
But suddenly, there is a blinding flash of blue light in the hallway, and something at the opposite end of the hallway is emitting it. It's like a super bright flashlight shining in your direction. And when it does, the maggot thing suddenly freezes in place, and you hear Brooke's voice say, "Run!"
So
I have a question. So I did say earlier when we were downstairs and about to go upstairs that I cheeked my last bit of heroin. What would that do to somebody? I have no idea. I assume it's in a bit of cellophane, but it's in my mouth.
I don't know what does heroin kind of calms you down, doesn't it?
Well, it's more powerful than morphine. So if you take a lot of it at once, nighty night. But I'm thinking over time and as an addict, it would be like, guys.
And I'll tell you what, from now on, do a penalty dice on any kind of cognitive thing.
A what?
So any time a penalty dice.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I get you.
But you wouldn't be feeling pain though. Like you could endure. Your constitution might go way up.
Nice.
It also
what I
might be
get.
that instead of reacting with fear, you'd go, "Oh wow,
Dude,
oh,
that's right, kids.
Wow.
ain't
Power
that
of
something?"
heroin. That's on the internet now. Okay.
I have no idea.
I,
Never seen anybody on heroin. Have to look that up. For the
I've
record.
seen someone on methadone, and they kind of just zonk out every now and then.
I've just seen people on marijuana. They just get
Well,
silly.
you know what? I've just seen a 7-foot maggot monster try to murder me.
Yeah.
No,
And
let's
we were
talk
told
about
to
heroin.
run, and I'm inclined to follow those directions.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll make sure I'll extend a hand to Eddie to make sure Eddie's up and running. I
Jack,
can't lose you, Eddie.
Take my spatula.
You came back.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
extend my.
I'm just like, did you guys see something blue? And then I notice you're running, and I follow you.
The tracers.
All right. So you guys run back to the stairs, and you're heading down or up.
It's a good question. We could go to the roof, but then there's no way off the roof. We could go to the lobby, but there's no way out of the lobby. But the bar's in the lobby.
We could get drunk.
Liquor, fire. Yeah. Let's go downstairs.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's go to the lobby.
I knew someone was gonna.
Unless you guys think we should go to the roof, I think we should just go to the lobby.
There's alcohol downstairs. Let's go that way.
All right. So you run crazily down to the lobby. And as you're running down, you're hearing noises coming from up above, upstairs, getting farther and farther away. Odd noises, almost like something firing, not guns, but fire extinguishers or some loud roaring sort of noise. And you come down into the lobby. All right, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go in the lobby?
The bar.
All right, you head right over to the bar.
Okay, Billy hits the bar. I'm gonna grab Jack and Margaret and be like, let's just hang back here and just observe Billy for a bit. If the thing wants him, it will just like
But shouldn't we try to like defend Billy? Like we have worked with him for a long time. He's kind of a nice guy.
Hey, I'm making sidecars. Do you guys like it with or without the sugar on the rim?
as much sugar as you can find back there on the rim, please.
Okay.
I've got a shotgun. I'm gonna position myself so that if anything comes downstairs, I can just shoot it.
Is there like a little janitor closet down at the base?
Sure.
Okay, I'm start looking. Is there like bug spray or something in here? Like maybe 1952 raid?
Which I think was actually like a weakened form of Xylon B, which is a
Yeah.
nerve gas. So.
It might work. Do I find it? Anything for bugs, pest control?
Do a luck roll.
All right.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
1950s, they probably had arsenic.
26. That's a serious success.
Okay. Yes, you find exactly what you're looking for.
Okay, I'm going to set my spatula down and arm myself with.
Are you mad?
Raid.
But they're maggots. This might work better than a spatula.
I don't know about that, but
just
all right.
Keep quiet. Just let Billy make his drinks over there.
The elevator starts to come down. See it.
Do I know how far this thing squirts? I'm guessing like what, 4 feet maybe?
Yeah,
Yes.
4 or 5 feet.
I'm not getting that close to the elevator door.
All right. The elevator door opens, and there is a sort of dark figure inside of it, dressed in a strange sort of robe. You get sort of flashes of color, purple and green. And Brooke steps out of the elevator with a large volume underneath his arm. And he's like, there you are.
Dude, you look just like this guy I know.
He steps out. He's in some sort of bizarre, looks like he's gone to the Ren Fair. And you can see that there's places open in his outfit where you can see that he's got tattoos all over him, and there's on his arms and everything else, on his legs. They look like occult symbols and things like that. And he comes out with this big book, and he says, all right, I'll let you out, but you got to keep your mouth shut.
All right, man.
Want to tell us what's going on, Brooke?
Not particularly.
Can I grab one thing before we go?
Sure.
Sweet. So back up to that utility closet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotta get that.
you're gonna look. If you go back up there, I can't protect you from the 2 other monsters.
Other monster?
2.
There are 3.
Holy shit, we've been lucky.
I've found 2 of them. I've retained 1.
Dude, thank you. Sidecar?
Just get out.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
see him raise up his hand towards the door and make some sort of strange sign in the air. And it's almost like you're on an airplane when you come out of a when you're coming down and your ears sort of pop.
Ow.
And he's like, you can leave now.
Thanks.
Well, I'm inclined to leave.
Yep. Time to get out of here.
All right.
Maybe
I-
if the building's
I-
still standing, we can come back for the money tomorrow, Eddie.
I start to walk out and I'm like, I know I threw off my badge, but am I fired?
Yes, Billy. You most certainly are.
Oh. And after hearing that, I quickly like turn around and like grab a bottle of whiskey. I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah, you should know better than to do heroin on the job, Billy.
All right.
Don't know what you're
So
talking
you all step outside. It's probably about 1 o'clock in the morning by this point. The stars are out. It's still warm. The parking lot's there where your cars are, and everybody do spot hidden as you head towards your cars.
29 is good.
Big fail.
Stars.
So Eddie and
Yes.
Margaret, as you guys are heading towards your cars, you suddenly look up, and coming down the side of the building is another one of these maggot creatures. And it's almost to the bottom of the thing coming down. And it looks like it's getting ready to leap onto one of your cars right ahead of you. What do you guys want to do?
Time to go. Time to go. Does anyone have a car that fits all of us in it?
What?
Who's got the biggest car? You're not driving.
Do I still have my big thing of Raid?
I think so.
Okay.
I got a station wagon.
You're not driving.
Do you have
Look.
the keys?
You guys do live here, so I hope you have your keys with you and not up in your rooms.
Should I make a luck roll for that, or?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not going to work. No.
Oh, wait, I have my key with me.
99. I think I
Okay,
dropped them
yeah.
down to storm drainers.
You don't have a Volkswagen.
You
Bug,
sold them
do
for
you,
drugs.
Eddie.
Oh, that's right. I used to have a station wagon.
I'm getting into my car.
All right.
Is
so
it big enough for the rest of us?
Shotgun?
Both literally and figuratively.
Shotgun?
Yeah.
It's big enough. Come on, Jack. Come on, Margaret. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Grabbing the-
Grab Billy by the arm and like drag
Grabbing
him
the-
along.
we'll give you a slightly cinematic ending. You leap into your car, you get it going, you pull out, and you realize that thing is in the parking lot right ahead of you. You just floor it, and you hit the thing, and maggots splatter, and a big cloud of maggots. And you pull out of the driveway, and you head off into the night, never to return to this fucking hotel ever again. And that's the end of our story.
And I'm just like, guys, the stars. They're just right.
Shut up, Billy.
All right, so what was going on? Of course, you got that the gangsters killed each other because they found an empty bag and they thought it was a double cross, and one thing led to another, and they shot each other. Brenda probably got eaten somewhere in the thing by the maggot creatures. What had happened was this. Offlin Baharad is an ancient Hyperborean wizard. And he has, up until now, had an amulet that kept him from aging. Unfortunately, he's had encounters with investigators before, and sometime within the last 20 or so years, they stole his amulet. He's given up looking for it. He knows he's not going to be able to find it in time, but tonight is his last night before he dies. So his only hope is to find a young, handsome, muscular man and drain the life out of him to
Just
extend
what I
his
need.
life. It's
Oh,
exactly what he wanted from you.
It's so creepy.
He wasn't going to fuck you.
No shit.
But he was going to suck you completely.
Ooh.
And you delayed and you didn't go up there. And he began to weaken, and he tried to bolster his power, and eventually he crumbled. And what happens is he turns into a crawling one.
Yeah.
He actually turns into 3 crawling ones that develop. And those things are still him sort of inside, but
Wait a
they've
minute, that
now
means
become.
Eddie was right. They did want me the whole time.
Well, at that point, he was kind of unfocused, but
Yeah.
he wanted the ritual. He wanted to drain your life force out beforehand, and failed. And it was Brooke that put up the barrier, because Brooke is a wannabe occult wizard, and he's been studying, and he realized that Offlin Baharad was coming to stay in his. He'd been sort of planning this by, picking the right job and getting to the right position where he could be here, so that he could steal Baharad's magical tome, which is what he was really after. He kind of expected that he'd be able to steal it and get away with it, and that would be the end of it. But the fact is, he had no idea that Baharad was dying. And
How did one of the creatures get outside? Was that when the barrier was released, or did?
Well, they weren't really. They could go through cracks as small as
Oh, okay.
maggot. But yeah, he had. Actually, that one didn't get outside until after he had released the barrier.
Okay, fair enough.
And he also wanted to get one of the creatures, so he has one of those trapped upstairs, which he can now extract the information from, so that he learns all of Baharad's magic, or at least most of it.
Does the upside down elder sign protect you in any way, or no?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Because
He's just into the occult, so he signs his name.
Okay. Because I was thinking what would have been hilarious is if Jack is just swinging away with the spatula and it inadvertently makes the symbol, and the maggots like go away from it. It's like, what's happening?
Well,
like, I don't know. Keep going with the spatula.
Interestingly, it's almost the right idea, except you don't need the symbol. It's that the bullets are piercing. They don't do anything to this. It's composed out of maggots. But a baseball bat or something that bludgeons it would have caused it to splatter. So the spatula, if you'd hit it, might have done more damage than you could have taken chunks of it and flung them.
Oh.
Anyway, that's the end. Let me go ahead and
I loved it. That was
and
hilarious.
finish up. Our players included Morgan Llewellyn, Howard Freeze, Holly Batu, and Stuart Lively with yours truly as the keeper of the secret. Sorry. We have a Discord server where you can chat with our other members. You can set up private games. You can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. There's a link below. We're currently producing up to 4 shows a week with music and sound effects added in post-production in order to create a richer listener experience. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. The costs involved with the show are provided almost entirely by our patrons. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. We have a new patron. Cody Wilfong has generously pledged $15 a month. Wow. Thank you so much, Cody. If you'd also like to help support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 a month helps us a lot. You can find a link in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Tom Rayleigh, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck, good gaming.